Determining which operating system your computer is running. There are several command line tools you can run to determine which operating system your computer is running. There are several other methods that you can use to determine which operating system that you are running other than command line tools. So in this video tutorial, I'm only going to show one way of doing this. Of course, you're more than welcome to explore other ways of doing this. And the method I'm going to show you will work in a variety of operating systems. It'll work in mostly Windows operating systems. It won't matter if you're running Windows XP, Vista 7, or Windows 8, and it doesn't care which version either. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to press the Windows key on my keyboard. And that key is usually, and I'm saying usually, located around the Control and Alt key area. So it's usually the lower left or the lower right side of the keyboard. And then I'm just going to press, just the regular R letter key. So I'm going to try to do them both at the same time. If I can, I'll do the Windows and the Windows first and then press R. I'm going to do it really fast. And once I do that, we'll see the run window open. So once the run window opens, I'm going to type in CMD, and CMD stands for command. And once I do that, a command window will open that looks something like this. So the next thing I want to do now is I want to determine my operating system version. So I'm going to type in a command here called system info. I'm going to do a space, and then I'm going to do a vertical bracket. Now this button is usually located above the enter key. So I'm going to hold down the shift key and then that button above the enter key, and it'll make something that looks like that. And then I'm going to type in find str. So this is a command to just search through all of the stuff it finds after you type in system info and only give you relevant stuff that you need. So I'm going to do /B space /C colon, and then I'm going to do a double quote OS space name. And this stuff is case sensitive like passwords. And then I'm going to do a /C, so there's a space between the double quotes and the / by the way. I'm going to do a colon here, and then double quotes, OS space version, and then close the quotes. And then I'll just press enter on my keyboard when I'm done. Hopefully I typed this in right. Looks like I did. So it's looking at all of that information now. It even looks at all the hot fixes, but all of those / is going to make it only give us information that we're interested in. Once it's done, we should see something that looks like this. If yours says Ultimate, that's fine. So this very first line where it says OS name, it's telling me I'm running Microsoft Windows Professional, and that's actually good because that is one of the required operating systems that I should have. So I should be running Windows 7 Professional or Ultimate. It does not tell me, however, if I'm running 32 or 64. So to figure out if I'm running a 32-bit or 64-bit operating system architecture, I need to use a different command. I'm going to type in WMIC space OS space get space OS architecture, and then press enter. And now it's telling me that I have 64-bit. So I have Windows 7 Pro, and it's 64-bit, and this means that I am running the correct operating system. So this is how you can run the commands to determine which version of Windows you're running. Once you're done, you can just type exit here, then press enter, and it'll close out.